Ladies and gentlemen, gather around for a unique look into the world of custom motorcycling. We've gathered some of the industry's top builders and fabricators on this stage to show you their skills live and in person. Watch as they chop, grind, and weld their creations into existence right before your very eyes. Feel free to ask questions at any time directly to your host, Pat Jansen. The doors to the shop are open, so pull up a stool, kick back, and welcome to the Grease and Gears Garage.
And clap. All right. Sir, put your beer down and clap. He can't even hear me. He's listening to he's someplace else. I don't even know what he's doing.
Where's our wire brushes work?
All right, man. Hey, I am Pat Jansen. We're Grease and Gears Garage. We are just a bunch of dirty mechanics that the Progressive International Motorcycle Show has allowed to travel around with our tools this year on the tour. And we want to invite you into what a garage setting looks and feels like. So we bring our friends up here from around the country, custom motorcycle builders that are at the top of their game, and they show you one thing that they do pretty much every day in their shop. We Facebook Live it, so if you happen to miss it, you walk up late, you have to leave early, you can go back to motorcycleshows.com, the Progressive International Motorcycle Show's official page, jmpcycles.com, world's largest aftermarket distributor of parts for your motorcycles. You can go to their webpage, or you can go to Cycle Source Magazine's Facebook page. We're carrying the live feed, and it'll be live there forever. Or you can just go to YouTube, Grease and Gears Garage. So today, we've got Carl Pusser, a good friend of mine from Peoria, Illinois. Carl, welcome to Grease and Gears Garage.
Thank you, Pat. How you guys doing today?
Carl, what are you doing for us today?
Well, I'm going to kind of go over the basics on the engine assembly on this old Ironhead. I'll talk about ring gaps and sizing and push rod adjustment and torque specs and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Where do we start?
Well, what I got here is a 79 Ironhead for our good friend Gary Seville.
Oh, yeah.
So this motor here is basically like a re-ring and new gaskets and stuff.
I'm going to drop, I know Gary, I'm going to drop a dime in the bottom end of it for him.
No. But what we got here is we got Ironhead Sportster. This whole motor here is 40 over, and I kind of took it apart a little bit, just going to put new gaskets and that on it. It's 1,000 cc, and it's basically a stock motor. I mean, you know, people say you got, you know, I'm bored 40,000s. You know, it's big. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, 40,000 is just a little paper thin. You know, so basically when you're boring your cylinders and stuff like that, it's you're just basically cleaning up the cylinder, resizing your cylinder for your new piston.
Okay.
So a lot of times, you know, the thing about these old motors nowadays is that the replacement parts for these engines, the alloys and stuff and the pistons now are a lot better than what they was 30, 40 years ago. So you can run your clearances just a tad bit tighter, Wiseco.